kindergarten teacher look-alike had decorated for them. And, if Natalie was being really honest with herself, maybe her interest was partly because he didn't seem interested in her. It was kind of a novelty to have a man's eyes never land on her breasts, to not stare at her as if he was thinking of 8 different ways to get her into bed. Nerdy, awkward guy definitely didn't seem as though he'd know. And there was something kind of sweet about that. Natalie had tried to slip in a few sly questions, but Olivia didn't know much about him. Said he'd been there only a few months. When Natalie threw in the phrase, "and his wife," Olivia had frowned. "I'm not sure he's married," she'd said. Although all Natalie's synapses began firing at that comment, she'd concentrated instead on hanging her favorite hats along the guest room wall. Where would they have taken the sea lions? She asked now, focusing on scooping tasteless wheat circles into her mouth. She had to buy some better cereal and get nerdy out of her mind. But she did want to see the animals again. "Probably the Friends of the Sea Lion Center," Olivia said. "It's a new little rescue place on the south side of the island." "Do they allow visitors?" Natalie asked. "I think so. They have a full veterinary hospital and outdoor pools where you can see the sea lions that are healthy enough to be released back to the wild. You should check it out." Take me, Lily bounced. Natalie smiled at Lily and put her bowl in the sink. She might. It embarrassed her that she half hoped Nerdy would be there too. What was the matter with her? She'd barely gotten rid of clingy David of the broken motorcycle in LA, and now her mind was already wrapping around someone else? She was supposed to be on a mancation. No men for at least 3 months. She just needed to step back, reevaluate her life, and figure out why it had stalled at 27. Growing up, she'd always pictured herself having, by this age, a strong career, a decent apartment, a well-stamped passport, like-minded friends, and a fabulous boyfriend. Marriage and kids had never been on her life's agenda. The phrase settling down had always made her feel rebellious. But she did hope to have some kind of exciting forward momentum by now. A purpose? A goal? A life philosophy? Instead, all she had was a long string of disappointing dates, 3 pink slips, 2 eviction notices, 5 engaged girlfriends who could talk of nothing but wedding dresses, and a constantly packed suitcase, which was now at her mother's house, under her childhood bed, waiting for the next move. What street is the center on? She found herself asking anyway. Canyon Road. Natalie nodded. She would go just to see the animals. She had to stop thinking about Nerdy. He wasn't her type at all. Her type was much tougher looking. Facial hair that formed sharp, dangerous-looking angles, longer hair, tattoos. She tended to gravitate toward mercurial, dramatic Los Angeles types, although she didn't know why. They were exciting for about 5 minutes, but ultimately they never worked out. And when they didn't, they became unbelievably hard to shake. "Come here, Lily," Olivia said from the couch. "Let me braid your hair. Are you done with breakfast?" "Almost." Lily scooped the remainder of her cereal into her mouth like a kitten. Natalie rinsed the dishes while Lily scrambled onto the couch so Olivia could work 2 braids to her shoulders. Lily had on one of her EMT costumes from Halloween. She'd been a fireman, an ambulance driver, and then an EMT in rapid succession, and Olivia always let her wear the costumes to school if she wanted, as long as the school didn't complain. Lily wasn't allowed to bring her plastic fireman axe, of course, but she never whined about that. Natalie smiled now and handed Lily her pink-rimmed glasses. It would be relaxing to just hide here in Lavender Island for a bit with Olivia and Lily. She needed a vacation.